My name is David Oller, and I am the service manager here at Applied Information. I've been doing service work for about 35 years now, I guess. I worked for Motorola for 25 years before I came here in their field service division. I just had my 10th anniversary about 2 weeks ago. So my wife had taken a new job. We're from St. Louis, Missouri, and we moved down here in 2014 in July. And I kind of got the kids going for school, and she started her new job. And then it came time for me to look for something, and I just saw an ad for this, and came in. It was Brian and Clenyon that interviewed me. They called me back a second time, and that was it. So I was number 7, I think. And that was really one of the things that got me interested in this. I thought, wow, this is a startup company. Sounds really cool what they're doing. I want to be a part of that, and see, I had some other interviews that I was going on too. So I made a quick decision. I'm going to go with this and see how it goes, so haven't looked back. We supply equipment that monitors equipment that's in the intersections. So we interface with that. We monitor that equipment, make sure it's all working properly. The lights are all working, doing what they're supposed to. If there's any issues with the cabinet, loss of electricity, things like that, then our stuff is connected to the cloud. So instead of a technician having to go out there and monitor it somehow, or a policeman having to, go through an intersection and seeing something's wrong with it, it's already picked up by our equipment, and it sends it to the cloud and on to the traffic division, where they have people that can monitor it all the time. And it's just a lot quicker that way, it saves a lot of time. So we have a lifetime warranty. As long as the customer has a paid data plan, they go into this knowing that they don't have to worry about repairs. When they have an issue, they send us a repair request. We issue them a number, they send in the equipment, we take care of it, and it goes back. So I always thought, coming from the field I was in with working on Motorola equipment, that was unheard of. Everything had a cost to it, and we would have flat rate repair costs for different types of equipment. Every model number had a different flat rate repair, whereas here there's just none of that. It's really rewarding knowing that you're doing something that has the potential to save a life. You never want to take it for granted. When we're repairing something, it needs to go out and needs to work. And we do have a very low recidivism rate with our repairs, which I'm very proud of. So I've been here for 10 years now, and I've seen such an incredible growth. The first few years, we were 50% growth each year, and that's unheard of. And when I started seeing that after 2 or 3 years, I knew, wow, we're onto something here. Just crazy. It's been a wild ride. We're doing a program right now where we've kind of connected with some of the people that we know we've saved lives with, and that's pretty cool to see firsthand and talk to somebody who's had their life saved because the first responders are able to get through the intersections with our preemption units and actually get there, and those few seconds when they got to give a drug overdose, in this case, they got her the Narcan, and it saved her life. And that is rewarding, yeah. Growing up, I did a lot of camping. I was a big camper. I was in the scout program. I've got 2 boys, so they came up through the scouting program too. I was actually a leader in that. So camping has been a big part of my life. I love the outdoors, nature, and everything. I have always been into cars ever since high school. I've always been kind of leaning more towards a Mopar guy. Although my first new car that I bought was an '89 Mustang, and had a lot of fun with that, kept it for 23 years. I now have a 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT. Yeah, it is gas.